As with other enterprise-class search platforms, before you can search content in Lucidworks, you need to create an index. Typically, this involves providing information about the various files, web pages, or database records to be made searchable, which is accomplished in Lucidworks through the creation of a new data source. In this video, you'll see how to create a new data source, how to index the content in that data source, and finally how to make that content searchable. So I'm going to go ahead and log into the Lucidworks console. And I'm going to click on the collection that I'm going to be adding a new data source to, which in this case, for our example, is going to be collection 1, the default collection. And then we want to click on Manage Data Sources. Now you see there's a menu of different data sources to choose from when we're adding a new one. For our example, I'm going to be adding a new web content data source, so I'll click on Website, and then click Create. So I'll start by giving our new data source a descriptive name. And I'll fill in the URL. This is generally just the main homepage URL of the site. And I'm going to check ignore robots.txt, which is generally okay for sites that you control. For other people's sites, you'll normally want to abide by their robots.txt rules. Now, it's generally fine to leave these next few fields set to their defaults, but the really important one is this constrain to option that you're definitely going to want to change to tree so that Lucidworks doesn't follow every link that it finds, and instead only stays within your site. If you don't change this, you're going to end up indexing some large part of the internet until you run out of disk space, more or less. And I'm going to go ahead and leave include paths and exclude paths blank for this simple example. And so finally at the bottom here, it's generally a good idea to check log extra detail, fail unsupported file types, and log warnings for unknown MIME types, just so that you don't end up with any unreadable documents in the index, and also so that you know what happened if there are any problems. And with all our options set, I'll go ahead and click Create Data Source. So here we are at the data source dashboard for our new data source, where we can see all the options we just set. And all of those look correct, so I'll go up here to Start Crawl. And once your crawl is running, there are a couple things to look out for. If it only finds one page and then just immediately stops, or doesn't find any pages at all, then it's quite likely there's an error in your URL, and you'll want to go back and fix that. If on the other hand, you know that your site only has, say, 200 pages, and it starts finding more than that, you'll probably want to stop the crawl, because it's possible that it's going outside of your site and indexing other sites on the internet. So you'll want to go back and make sure that you have the tree option set. And fast forward about a minute and Lucidworks is done crawling our site. So now we're ready to search. And the easiest way to do that is to go up here to the Search tab and just type in any query. And what we'll see here is a results list with a summary for each document. And below each document summary is a live link to that actual document. So you can either click on one of those live links or search for something else in the search box. In this video, you've seen how to define a data source and how to index website content. You saw how to stop a crawl if Lucidworks is finding unexpected content, and you saw how to search your newly created collection. Thanks for watching.